Carolina, and I did my research paper topic on gun control. Before I started this paper, I didn't know anything about gun control. I knew absolutely nothing. I've never held a gun. None of my family members own guns, so it's a completely foreign topic to me. So while doing the research paper, I decided to stick to the basics just because that's what I needed to learn about first, and I'm sure not all people are educated on guns. So the topics that I did for my research paper were historical events, so just events that we all are pretty knowledgeable on, just events that involved guns, and how they've been used in society and in the media to get more attention on guns. I also talked about the history of policies through the government, just what policies we've made and how they've increased policies as guns and their capabilities have increased. I talked about the politics of guns and interest groups, so just how interest groups and how much interest groups spend, and just how they try to influence the government with different types of policies, or what policies not to have if they're for having guns. I talked about education. So the education that may be helpful in making it so that gun violence isn't so popular, just so there's not those accidental things that happen with guns that would actually limit how much gun violence happens by a lot more than you actually probably know. And then I also compared countries to our countries and what policies other countries have in store that we don't necessarily have in store. So with that came a really, really interesting research paper, and I learned a lot more about guns than I knew I could ever learn about.